Nothing worth doing ever came easy.
Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation.
Never, ever quit. Never quit. Adversity makes you stronger. Don't give in, don't back down, and never stop doing what you know is right.
They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedoms. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way.
When they couldn't beat him, they tried to bankrupt him.
President Trump is back in a New York City courtroom.
When that didn't work, they tried to put him in federal prison.
Raided by the FBI.
When that didn't work, they even tried to kill him.
He just tried to kill President Trump.
Donald Trump still stands, ready to fight, ready to win, and ready to make America great again.
This is Donald Trump's house, brother.
This election, we all get to choose. I'm going to choose real American leadership and a real American badass. The 45th and soon to be 47th President Donald J. Trump.
Starting on day one, we will defeat inflation quickly and we will make America affordable again. I will cut your energy costs in half. It's time for the working man and woman to finally catch a break. We are going to bring back the American dream, bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. When I'm back in the White House, we will restore world peace, and it will be again peace through strength. I will launch the largest deportation program in American history. And we'll put these vicious and bloodthirsty criminals in jail or kick them the hell out of our country. November 5th, 2024 will be Liberation Day in America.
We all salute the same great American flag. Our best days are yet to come.
Together, we will make America great again.
Yo! Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Liberation Day to all those who celebrated. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, November 6th, 2024, boys and girls. Oh man, what a last couple 12 hours, boys and girls. I want to apologize in advance. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep-ish or so we'll see how today goes, boys and girls, but it's a good day. It's a good day. Great day. Let me make sure audio is good to go here, boys and girls, and we'll start diving into some stuff. It is probably likely that we're going to see some more volatility. Did anybody trade last night during the Asia session? It was pretty wild last night. I, full transparency, did also trade the Asia session a little bit, only on Combine. It was the Combine that I hit max daily loss on yesterday, and I made like $1,700 on it. So I made back some of the L from yesterday, boys, on that Combine account. But we were moving. We were just soaring, boys. Just going straight up. We got Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs. Speaking of, let me see where that is at this morning. Bitcoin right now at 74.6. Yeah, so Bitcoin hit 75K. 75K last night, guys. Just absolute madness going on. Just absolute madness. Let me see what we got in the chat here. Good morning, El Jefe. Good morning, Israel. OG Raymond. Mr. Potts. Pradeep Ali. Nick. Storm Scout. Good to see you, man. George. Justin Rogers. Ali, Martin, Ken, Gaming with Horty Panda. Good morning, Leon. Good morning, Carlos, JT, Jason. Let's do it. Soft Trades. Good to see you, man. Ice the Trader. One Naughty. The Oracle. Pair _ 05. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Wisconsin nearly let us down. Let me, I never ended up seeing how that. I think, we were I went to bed with like 96%. With like 96% of the vote cast. It's crazy. You Google it. AP is like showing different results than what I was seeing from the decision test last night. We won Wisconsin, 99% reporting. Nope. Great, my camera's in the way. 99% reporting for Wisconsin. 49.7% for Trump. 48.8. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot tighter. We were up by like almost 2 full points when I went to bed last night. Of course, Minnesota stayed blue. Go figure. Leading in Michigan. Leading in Arizona. Snagged Pennsylvania. Come on. Come on, boys. Well, anyway. Anyway, good day. Good day. Wisconsin pulled through. Wisconsin pulled through. Well, I guess I don't know for sure, but it looked like there was plenty of Patriots out voting yesterday. So, good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, kick your feet up, take your shoes off, stay a while, get comfy. We'll see how today goes. Obviously, on the wake of the election results, all through last night and all through, well, into this morning, we've just seen price just continue to climb here. Price is now trading above the previous weekly high here on NASDAQ. So, you know, a little retracement, a little cooling off here has got to be in store at some point. We could see price just continue to rally and pump. So, kind of open to whatever, to be honest. And should be wild times. Especially given the way price was reacting already last night. So, that'll be that. But let's jump out here to, the weekly chart. Obviously, again, trading above the previous weekly high. We have all-time highs. I'm just going to go mark the all-time high out for now. All-time highs would really be kind of the next target there for the bulls. So, with this previous weekly high sweep, let's see if, I don't know, let's see if there's any willingness for the market to want to settle the fuck down and maybe sell off a little bit. Come on, man. There you go. There we go, boys. Well, let's see. The opening range gap probably is a doozy. Oh, yeah. She's a doozy, boys. She is a doozy, this opening range gap today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolute doozy. I'm going to go ahead and mark all this out. Yeah, let's turn this on down. I'm just going to mark out the opening range gap, high, low, obviously consequent encroachment as well. See if price wants to pull back into the opening range gap, boys and girls. Gaps love to be filled, right? Keep our eye on that. But otherwise, yeah, we've just been bullish as fuck. That's the expert analysis for the morning. Bullish AF. So far. So far, we do have orange folder news at 10:30. Crude oil inventories, guys. Nothing to really be too concerned about. No earnings or anything today. Bank holiday on Monday. Veterans Day. Mm-hmm. I see, I see. I see, I see. Well, Wisconsin and Michigan came in clutch. Yep. Pennsylvania is really what came in clutch. I guess when somebody gets shot, I guess when a candidate gets shot in that state, you'd probably like to see them win that state, huh? Marty up 60 points, took the 925 fair value gap entry. The 925. Oh. Well. Soft Trade says, I don't care how much we've pumped. We're going to keep pumping. Good morning, Maida. George is longing YM. Good luck. All-time highs today on NQ? I don't know about that. Maybe soon. I don't know about today. Where is a good pullback long? You tell me. I probably personally wouldn't be looking for any longs here in the short term. After, especially taking out previous weekly high, this has got bearish setup written all over it. You know, in normal conditions at least. Morning, Taiwan. You go live at 10:30 today. Alif, I think you're maybe forgetting about daylight savings time. Daylight savings, we went back an hour on Sunday, so it's an hour difference if you don't have daylight savings where you're at. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anybody stay up late last night and listen to the victory speech? Of course, Kamala had to go to bed and couldn't show. But yeah, she was a late one last night. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm happy that we got to know. And I wonder if it's just because it was as big of a quote unquote landslide as we would hope. But yeah, man. Yesterday morning, I was not expecting to know the result by the end of the night. So that was nice. Unlike 2020, where everybody went to bed and we were leading, and then we wake up and all of a sudden that spike up and everything's blue all of a sudden. So this time, nobody was closing their eyes until it was done, boys. Yeah, we are just headed lower here after inversing there. Anybody fire away an entry on this? Just curious. Currently a 50-point sell-off. Trading right now down. Oh, these. I gotta change these. Gotta change these. These are off now. Yes. They're not changing. It's showing me the 9:30 candles back here, which is obviously not right. This is 8:30. And it's showing 8:30 at 7:30. Did it change? Oh, perfect. All right. It took a little bit. It caught up. Yeah, that's right. You got to change these settings on a lot of these indicators every time the daylight savings hits. Let me do that over here. Where the hell is it? No. Let's see if this is right. Oh, okay. This one's right. All right. All right. Trading on a 930 open. Price trading lower on ES, so a little bullish SMT with that. Just absolutely dumping right here, boys, after taking previous weekly high. That's a pretty reaction. That's a pretty reaction. Stream is laggy. Let me know if it lags again. I'll change some settings. It looks like it's good now. I just noticed that we were dropping some frames. But it looks like we're good for the moment. But if it starts lagging again, I'll change a couple settings that should help. We're celebrating the Trump victory too much, boys. YouTube's not going to be happy about it. I'm actually kind of surprised that my like, I don't know. Kind of surprised. Maybe I am, but I'm surprised I haven't been a little bit more shadow banned for as much as I've enthusiastically supported Trump and opposed the liberals. All right, Nico, calm the fuck down. Relax. You're going in the VIP room. Holy shit. What do I trade? NASDAQ. NASDAQ and indices. So trading now down into the opening range gap. And the question really becomes is, do we have a day where price just sells all the way back off and kind of corrects the entire move from overnight trading? Or do we see price find support in here to continue rallying? Price trading now down below opening range low. It'd be hard to not want to stay with kind of just the sentiment, if you will, of bullishness if price were to just sweep a low like this and then really start rallying higher. You'd kind of like to see displacement below this swing low down here if you were feeling daring enough to continue trying to short this. I feel like, you know, like this short from up here to this level here was a great move. So if you did take your entry, you know, after the 944 close candle, 945 candle, that was a pretty decent trade from here to here. $103 points. Yeah, that's a really nice trade, actually. Quick trade, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. Not even. Literally a 5-minute 100-point trade. Oh boy. Volatility is here, boys. Plus 100 points in 5 minutes. Still lagging? All right, let me change some settings. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Come on. Come on. All right. I changed the bit rate here, so let's see if this helps. Hopefully that helps. That's my only trick. I'd have to cancel. I'd have to shut the stream down in order to change anything else. So. So hopefully we're back. But yeah, man. Well, let's test the waters, boys. Let's see how you guys are feeling. Where do you guys feel price goes from here? Do we correct a lot of the overnight move and sell off? Do we trade higher? How are you guys feeling today? I do like the way that this could look, you know, like on a 15-minute time frame here. If price were to, again, continue displacing lower below the swing low, maybe get a change in the state of delivery to the downside, I'd be more than open to trying to short. But on the same token, if this is all price does and we see price quickly move back higher, I believe I'm going to be looking to try to take a long. Do you invest, Tyler? Yeah, you could say that. Stream's okay now? Yeah, good. It looks better now. I just changed my bitrate a little bit. So, over the weekend, I increased my bitrate on the stream output, and then also increased it from 30 frames a second to 60 frames a second. And yesterday I had no issues, so I thought we were in the clear. Today, all of a sudden, it was lagging. So I don't know if it's the internet or my computer getting bogged down or what the deal is. No clear direction in your opinion? Yeah. I guess we'll see here, boys. I'm not like in a super big rush. We're in the macro now. I want to see this 50-minute candle close. I'd like to see this hourly candle close. Use a little bit of that higher time frame price action to maybe give us a little clearer of an idea. But yeah, definitely got a lot of volatility present here. So I would say just be wary of your contract sizing, stop loss size. Cold one at 9 a.m. for Trump feels great. Hey, there you go. Listen, I had a cold one last night when I was celebrating as we were just kicking ass and winning every state. And then I was up till 2, 3 in the morning watching the victory speech. Which, my God, that guy was up the night before till like 2:30 in the morning doing a rally. He was like 4 rallies the day before election day, and then up till 2, 3 in the morning last night to give a victory speech. I mean, this guy's 78 fucking years old. Like, how is he not just wanting to go to bed? To be honest. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, you just gotta turn the batteries off. Google says, the thing is, we have SMT at the high and at the lows. That's correct. That's been kind of common a lot, I would say, the last month. Morning, Madrix. Congrats to you as well. Question mark? Is Bitcoin pumping? Nope. Nope. That's the only bad part about needing the market to pull back. I need the dopamine hit every 5 minutes of a new all-time high. All right, we got a SMT divergence here at the low here with ES and NQ forming. We did not, well, the candle didn't close yet, but looking like we're not going to get on this candle at least, a 15-minute bearish change in the state of delivery, which would be a 15-minute bearish candle close below the bodies of these up close candles. So not getting that. Let's check the hourly. Here's the hourly chart. You can see it did close as a bearish 1 hour candle. We got this huge wick reaching above previous weekly high. 5-minute chart. Did not get a 5-minute change in the state either. So I think you could make the argument that we could still be bullish. Question is, are we just going to trade up, into this fair value gap, start selling back off? Not sure. But yeah, guys, how are you liking your first? If anybody's trading ICT concepts for their first election, how are you guys feeling about your first? I guess we'll call it a noteworthy election cycle. I guess really this election cycle is going to continue through the end of the year, but I know, like, for me personally, I wasn't trading ICT concepts in 2020 necessarily, in order to be able to relate. I know the price was really volatile. The VIX was insane. The VIX was insane in 2020. I remember that. Yeah, but I was not trading a whole lot of ICT. I don't think I was trading any ICT. And I was trading a lot more Forex than anything else, so. Look at this. Ripping right now. Absolutely ripping right now. Almost no respect for this. Well, body closed right at the high of the gap, so didn't quite create an inversion here. Watching from Dubai. Welcome, Victoria. How's Dubai? Up 1,500 on my XFA. Time to lock in? What do you mean? What do you mean time to lock in? Sounds like you already locked in and made some profit. Just keep it going. You're not above your buffer yet, so I don't know if you're asking like lock in your profit and take a payout. I personally like to get above the buffer, but I guess it's your account at the end of the day, so you can do whatever you'd like. Didn't take any trades last few days, yeah. I basically sent it on a combine yesterday. Hit max daily loss minus 3K. 150K trade of 8 top step combine, and made back like 1,700 of that trading the volatility last night. But yeah, trying to protect the XFAs a little bit here, just because there's so much uncertainty and little unpredictability. I don't know that I trust the long or anything just yet. It's looking like the short. It's looking like this short might end up being the move here. But we're kind of like in no man's land right now. I feel like we're in the middle of, you know, price could want to go either direction. Honestly, you can make a case for the bulls and the bears. You see price already blowing through this bullish fair value gap. Did not quite get the OTE of the range, but we were able to reach back into premium. And then this body failed to close above. The FVG, boys. What I really hope we don't get, I hope we don't just fucking accumulate today. That's also a scenario, I guess, that we're not talking about, but probably pretty likely with a big overnight move like we had. I mean, damn, I mean, how much did we move? Like, let's go from, here's Tuesday, 7, let's just go from like 7 p.m. New York time. Well, no, I guess we go from like market close, but you're looking at, from then until this morning, price moved a total of almost 500 points on the NASDAQ. 2% move up. That's a pretty big move. So, you know, do we go from expansion right back into expansion? Is this going to be like a V type reversal? Or are we going to see some accumulation here in the morning before market either continues rallying or retracing? I don't know. Bearish for value gap here. Got like 4 minutes left on this macro. I kind of just want to see if I'm gonna short. I'm waiting to see price trade through and like displace through a swing low, which is obviously what I was waiting for here. Didn't get it. And honestly, kind of same vice versa. Like, you know, maybe a displacement above this high here could take that long, but you know, it'd be really nice to see, you know, like price dump through here, leave an inefficiency, pull back for that. There's your entry, boom, and then, you know, try to capture some of this move down if that's where we're headed. So it's kind of the thought process here. This is not a bad trade though, if you're fairly confident that we go lower. I just don't know if my confidence is there just yet. I mean, lock out for the day. I guess that's up to you, man. That's up to you, Victoria. I almost called you man. It's almost up to you, man. But it sounds like you didn't have a. I don't know what you're shooting for here in terms of your profit, or the way that I like to do it as an ICT trader is if I catch one like really good trade. I don't really think about it in terms of P&L as much as I think about it in terms of like, did I catch the move of the session I'm trading, right? Like if I caught the move of the session that I'm trading and it's done and over with, actually whether I caught it or not is kind of irrelevant. But if there was a clear and clean move that clearly was the move, if you will, of like the New York AM session, and it played out, it really doesn't matter how much money I made on that trade if I either caught it or I didn't catch it. But if it's done and the objective has been met, I know that not great price action is probably going to follow. So usually I'm just done regardless. So I think of it like that, not as much as like, oh, I'm only up this much or I'm up that much. It's like, was the move that I was looking for in AM session, did it happen or no, right? And if it did, my session is over. And sometimes that means that the move happened and I wasn't able to catch it, and then it's just like, oh, on to the next. Good morning, Corky. Ickies and shorts. Good luck. I'm just waiting for right now. Kind of want to see some more data before I do anything. I don't have a bias. I don't know where we could go either way here. So it's all about the realizing the expected regardless of the outcome / P&L. I mean, that's what I would say. It's like, I don't know what kind of trader you are. If you're if you trade a different style than like ICT concepts, maybe it's a different mentality. But I just know from trading ICT concepts now for a while, like I know that there's not going to be a crazy great quality setup that's going to give me a 50 to 100 point move. Like very often, it's not going to happen multiple times in a session, most likely. Like I know that if price sets up like a really nice, 50 to 100 plus point move, a lot of the times for New York AM session, that is the move that I'm trying to catch. Going into silver bullet hour. So usually once that happens, then I'm usually done for that session. But yeah, I mean 1500, sure, you could lock yourself out. The question really becomes is, what do you really have to gain at this point? We're all sitting here. A lot of us are sitting here trying to capture, we'll call it $1,500 of profit or so, and we're looking for a trade. You're already up $1,500 of profit, so you could argue that your day at the office is already complete. Well, we have different number, but at Tyler's 0.78 fib. That's where you went short? I thought you went short at the 50%. That's a big difference. What do you think about Justin? Justin who? All right, guys. Yeah, still failing to displace above or below any swing highs or swing lows. You can see price starting to get a little choppy now. Trading above this high, right back into the range here. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's looking like it might be messy, but seeing price react favorably to this bullish fair value gap. What would this look like? I'm eyeing up what this would look like if I was to try a long from this after the close of this candle with my stop below this fair value gap. Could give that a shot here. I think I'm gonna go for it, guys. I'm gonna put stop here below the fair value gap. See if price wants to go back to the high. 60 point move. About a 1 to 2 here. $1.8. So we'll see. We'll see if this is a little market maker buy model or an OTE bearish reversal. Yeah, man, we've just been so bullish since last night. Who am I to argue with a good time? You know what I mean? Need to see that hold here. Come on, you sumbitch. Come on, you sumbitch. Come on, yeah. Get going. Yeah. Whoosh, whoosh. What if we're inside M15 candlestick delivery will be messy, so might be best to avoid. Yeah, maybe. So far, we're all right. Looking for 62.5 points here. 250 ticks even, boys. So far, we're doing all right. Doing all right. Can probably go risk-free if we can get up here a little bit higher. A little bit closer back to the previous weekly high. Could probably trim the risk down at least. Would not want to see price even obviously trade back below this low here. So stop move now up to about a 15-point stop loss. So we're doing all right, boys. We're doing all right, boys. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Bulls. Come on, Bulls. Take us to the moon. Bitcoin's rallying. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shut up, Tyler's a puppet. Shut up, man. Trump is your president. Trump is your president. Tyler is a puppet is such a liberal. He is such a liberal. I'm tempted to take risk off already. All right, trading above this high one more time. Checking ES. Yeah, NQ's got the strength. Well, yeah, gonna take the risk off now, just mainly due to the fact that I would hate, under any circumstance, for this trade to become red after this. You know, just fingers crossed that we don't get some stupid little wick down into this 1 minute order block that stops me out of break even. Hopefully it finds some footing here if you extend PD arrays to the left across. Find some footing here. I have to trade back through all of them again to get down to my entry, so see if we have the juice. But I'm risk free at this point, only because I would not want to be red at all at this point. Nice little move up. $40 points. I do sometimes PDT, yeah. It just depends. I just happened to be on the mini chart when I took this trade. But I'm not like, I'm not going for like a bunch of extended take profits either really today. It's like, I just want to go to this high, right? It's just like a one quick full pull target. Either I get it or I don't. You know, if price just keeps flying from there, great, but it's above my pay grade. I'm liking the closes here. Hopefully no silliness. Come on, little fella. Got like 6 minutes left on this 30-minute candle. I would absolutely love to see it get there prior to this 30-minute. Come on, little fella. You can do it. We believe in ya. We're back at previous weekly high, boys. Naz is trying, boys. He's trying. Go ahead. Talk to the candlesticks. Talk to the candlesticks, boys. They're listening to you. For better or for worse, but they're listening to you. What a great week. Trump win. Pass my funded account. Making money on a real account. Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic, George. Good work. And right back down. Told you guys to talk to the candles. You didn't listen. That's what happens when you sit there mute. That's what happens. Oh boy. That's not what we wanted to see, is it? Come on, candlestick. Don't be a dick. Come on, candlestick. Don't be a dick. That's right. Get above that gap again. Don't you dare close below it. Yeah. 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 Come on. All right, boys. It ain't over yet. She ain't over yet, boys. She ain't over yet, boys. Come on. Go! Go! We're so close. 15 points away from greatness. Go. Go. Please, God, go. Previous weekly high. Get the fuck out of the way. No. No. Yeah. 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 Going back to bed after this. Just kidding. Just kidding, but seriously. Ugh, come on. Is it just me or she's somehow... would you just throw up if you refresh this and all of a sudden it flipped? Oh, you can't see it. Never mind. Would you just absolutely puke? If this doesn't go to the high, I swear to God. 10:30 coming in hot here, boys. 2 minutes left. Yeah. 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 Come on. It always stops right before 10:30, guys. In 1 minute, it always stops right before. Just go. Just go. Just do it. All right, 10:30 in like 10 seconds. Looks like we're not gonna get there prior. New 30-minute candle here. I always hate when it does this, boys. I hate when it does this. Makes me want to absolutely vomit. Go! Son of a bitch. Dude, come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. What the hell's going on here? Yeah. Dude. All right. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Good work, boys and girls. Very nice. 62.5 points. Maybe even slipped a little bit. Of course. It never... Wait, actually did. No? No, it didn't. Never mind. It only slips you on your fill. It never slips you a little bit more in profit. You bastards. But, yeah, good trade, boys. Original risk reward was this. So, entered on the close, or basically the wick of this candle here. So, once this, the reason I didn't enter long on this fair value gap is because we had just swept this high, tapped OTE of the range, and just obviously wasn't sure where we were going to go just yet. So, Just waited to see if this was going to hold. It did. We got this nice strong push up. So on this little, when this candle opened up and wicked down a little bit, market executed along, stop below the fair value gap, put it right at like the body, just targeting the high. So yeah, nice little clean trade there. 1.8 R, 250 ticks. Good job, guys. Look at us. Bro did fentanyl this morning? I wish. Oh shit. Congrats, elite trader. Congrats, man. Congrats. So like Victoria, this would be a good little based on my little spiel I gave you earlier. This is kind of like, you know, where you're kind of like, okay, I caught my move. Here's the move of the session, the hour that I'm trading, right? You could have made the same argument for this move. Like if somebody caught this short on the inversion here off of previous weekly high down to this low, like either one of these moves, I'm good with. But it begs the question of like, okay, what's price likely to do from this point for the rest of at least like New York AM session? Like, are we going to get really good price action? Or are we just going to get another really great move? Right? I don't know. Or are we just going to accumulate? Are we just going to keep drifting higher now? I don't know the answer, right? So, but you catch a good move like that, you know, it tends to leave you thinking like, okay, job done. Session done, right? You know, if you're leaving a runner or something like that, that's one other thing. But yeah, generally that's where I give the old check mark, boys. Job complete. Because odds are the more I keep trying to trade it, the more, I mean, I'd probably just end up giving profit back. But yeah, boys, it's always nice when there's volatility present, ain't there? Ain't it? Ain't it nice when there's volatility present, and we're not just stuck in these ranges? Could it reach 21,040? 21,040? What's significant about 21,040? This high? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to demand that or anything. Bitcoin's at 74. Come on, man. Just go rip all-time highs. XRP, what are we doing here? Boys, I think this chart looks yummy. I think this is about to get, it's about to get gooder. It's about to get gooder. You know what I mean? Turtle soup high, I said. Well, good for you. I hope you caught it. Yes, Shepang Mosia Quantum Soul. Daylight savings time. I think I mentioned daylight savings time to you guys like 10 times last week. Daylight savings time in the US, clocks went back an hour. So for anybody on the other side of the world that doesn't use daylight savings time, it is an hour difference for you guys trading the United States stock market. I know, Carson. Stupid XRP. They donate money to Kamala's campaign, and they wonder why they're just a sitting duck. Losers. We're doing good, Christian. How are you? So just watching price at this point. Caught a nice little 62.5 point long. 250 ticks, dead nuts. Dead nuts even, 250 ticks. So just watching to see how price behaves from this point. You know, kind of on a, I guess, a bigger range perspective. You could maybe make the argument that if this does come all the way back down to like these lows, well, you're actually looking at more of a seek and destroy profile. You know, broadening formation here, so. Oh, nice. My Dark MAGA hat is being delivered today. Or tomorrow. Sweet. Now that the election's over. Ordered that thing 4 weeks ago. Unreal. Unreal. Yeah, hopefully it should be a fun time, Carson. Should be a fun time. What a time to be alive, boys. Who's to think all we had to do was just survive? We just had to survive the Biden-Harris administration. We're not out of it yet. It's only November. We got to survive till January. But all we had to do, boys, was just survive the bear market. Survive crazy, ridiculous inflation. We had to survive cancel culture. Do you guys remember cancel culture? They just wanted to cancel you for every little thing just because you might say something that is quote-unquote offensive. I try every day to be offensive to somebody in my YouTube live chat. Not because I'm a mean person, but just because, you know, the pendulum's got to swing back the other way. I condemn cancel culture. I condemn it in these parts, boys. We're about free speech up in this bitch. You understand me? Unless, of course, you're trolling in the chat and I want to be a dictator and put you in the VIP room. Then it's not free speech for you. Free speech for me. Let me clarify. Free speech for me. Just clear that up. Oh, boy. How do you spot Seek and Destroy Day? I have a good video on this, actually, on my YouTube. I would recommend going and watching that. I kind of outline all of the days that you can expect it. A little bit different environment, I would say, today, just because it is volatile and it's the day after election. But one of the things that I outline in that video is actually one of the ways to spot it without the economic calendar being a factor is actually when you get really, really large overnight ranges. Obviously, last night we had a giant overnight range of however many points. I forget already how many points it was. A lot of times when price moves a lot overnight, you get more of a choppy accumulation in the New York AM session just because the market goes from expansion to accumulation over and over and over again, and it's not very often that you're going to get, you know, a expansion into another expansion. So yeah, how big was that move overnight again? Let's check that out. $400 points. A little 400 points overnight, boys. So yeah, usually when you get like a big overnight range, choppy in the New York AM session, most likely. And then obviously every other seek and destroy day is kind of to be anticipated using the economic calendar. Did I take anything? Yep. Took this long. Yep. And, yeah. Next macro in like 5 minutes. But, yeah, to me, it's kind of looking very possible. You even see ES, obviously, SMT with these highs, but ES kind of generating more liquidity to be taken out later. Equal highs here. So this bull run ain't over, boys. It ain't over. It's just gonna, you know what I mean? It's just taking a break for now. These markets got to catch their breath before they can take off sprinting again. Is what it's looking like. You know, unfortunately, I'd like nothing but green candles as much as the next guy. Bullish on the USA, boys. Bullish on the US of A. So, well, I guess without further ado, that's probably gonna be it for me, actually. They didn't flip anything. They didn't flip any of these back the other way, so it looks like we're in the clear, boys. No shenanigans. No shenanigans. However, I wonder if it's gonna get just real wild and crazy going into the inauguration. We'll see what happens if there's any crazy events between now and then, but hopefully it's real nice and seamless. Now we just gotta wait for Kamala to concede victory. Or concede victory, concede defeat. Just concede in general. But yeah, man. I'm gonna hop off for now. Appreciate you guys showing up as always. Nice little quick almost 1 to 2 trade today. Like the stream on your guys' way out. And God bless America, man. God bless America. Appreciate you guys. I will be live again tomorrow morning. Take it back. Whoa, fucking back up. We got FOMC tomorrow. Didn't even notice this. FOMC tomorrow. So if anything, I will be looking to stream after this, most likely. So I take it back. Not gonna be streaming tomorrow morning. If anything, we'll be streaming after the FOMC Fed funds rate. All sorts of goodness this week, boys. My goodness. But hope you guys enjoy. If you caught that trade, congrats. If you caught any of the moves today, congrats. Outlined a couple of them, but yeah, that's about all I got. We'll see where price wants to go from here a little bit later on, guys. Appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream on your way out. God bless America. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining making every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.